Okay.
It's not. Can I hold it?
No, just wait. Oh, Kendra, you're not sounding like that on camera. Okay. Can you see the third chair? Yeah. If I sit, you're going to see my face.
Yeah. Can you come quickly? Hi everyone. Welcome.
Sorry for the delay. Just please let us know if you can hear us, and we'll start right away. Can you hear us?
Give us a thumbs up if you
can hear us.
Please. Thumbs up, please.
Hello.
Yay! Hi, welcome everyone to Culture Night. This is Balihoni's Inclusion Project. We are here with Rispa, our personal assistant. She's taking a power nap. Her name is Kendra, and I'm Celesta, and we have Ola as well in the mix. So thank you for joining in. Apologies for the delay. We have a little bit of technical problems. We couldn't use the other thing, so we have to go to the other thing. But it's a beautiful day. That's a great way. We look beautiful and colorful, and we're here to represent our own culture.
Thank you all for joining in, and we'll kick off by asking Celesta to do opening speech and telling us what today is exactly about and what to look out for.
Well, okay, today we came as culture. Culture, everyone has culture. Everyone has culture. But our culture is just the brightest because our colors, as you can see, we are vibrant. We stand out, representing South Africa. I tried to put in a little bit of everyone's color, just stand up a bit, to see. So we have the Zulu, the Ndebele, and we're trying to play along, So today, we're here to talk a little bit about our cultures, the difference of our culture. We're all from Africa, but we're from different parts of Africa. I'm from South Africa, Rispa is from Kenya, and Ola is from Nigeria. Woohoo! So we have different stuff going on, and we're here today to share what we miss about home, what we like about home, and what we want to do. So I wouldn't have an opening proper speech, but a song of Miriam Makeba, the Click song. This song, when I listen to it, it's a wedding song usually. It talks about the road, the way. As we are in direct provision, we are in a journey. It's just a long way, and it goes very slow. So every time I listen to this, I know so many people know this song, they will relate to it. I'm not the best singer though, but this is a culture, so I will give it my best today.
We'll take it like that.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so the song goes like this. Selekubule kutapha ke ayinguqongqothwane yiqirha lendlela kuthiwa nguqongqothwane yiqirha lendlela yona nguqongqothwane. So that was Miriam Makeba singing.
I didn't know you have such a very beautiful voice.
Thank you, Ola.
Thank you.
So we'll hand back over to Ola here.
And thank you everyone for joining in. As you all know, my name is Ola, and I'm from Nigeria. And I like talking. And talking we're going to do today. And just to remind us today that it's culture night, and it doesn't really have to be about just our own culture. We will also be talking about the culture shock that we got when we came to Ireland. Like I landed in Ireland, and I was expecting to see a country that is surrounded by water, or like a small island in the middle of nowhere. And I didn't find any river. I didn't find any sea. Exactly, like, so where are the boats? Where are the ships? Where are the rivers? Where are the seas? And I was talking to somebody the other day that the first time that I ever saw somebody with with a red hair was in Ireland, and it was just so fascinating. Like, oh my goodness, see how gorgeous this hair is. I wish, you know how you spend the whole time dyeing your hair to different color, and there's somebody that has this naturally beautiful red hair, and it was just so, so amazing, so amazing. So what was the first thing that you noticed about Ireland when you came?
Well, I came in, it was December. So the first thing when I remember landing on that airport, I was like, hell no, this is freezing, I'm going back home. But the first thing I have noticed is how happy everyone was, you know? Like everyone just smiled for no reason in the road, you know?
Yeah.
So that to me, it became a culture shock because I come from South Africa where there's so much inclusion and diversity. But everyone is in a hurry. Everyone like is really in a hurry because it's all about hustling. There's so many struggles. There's crime. So it's most not likely that you will see anybody smiling at you or looking at you or anything. So what happens when I saw people looking at me and smile? That was like, okay, this is different. You know? So that was the first culture shock that everyone is so relaxed and smiling. Which means a lot because sometimes you go through a lot of things, but when someone smiles back at you, you feel welcomed. So that culture shock really got into me.
Yeah, and the kind of language, let me say the street language, you call it pidgin or slang in Nigeria. What was the first kind of strange slang that you heard when you came to Ireland? I've heard a lot of them. You're calling an Irish person on the phone and they're saying bye. And I'm like, what do you like?
Actually, I started calling that.
Why are you saying bye? Like, and now when I'm on the phone with someone, if I find myself doing it, like, okay, bye.
It does happen a lot. And I feel rude. I started learning as well, so because I feel rude when I just say bye and hang up. So it's like we have to say bye and make sure the other person says bye, and then you say bye to make sure that we understanding each other with what we're saying the bye for. So that was really different.
Okay, all right, so I'll see some other time. Okay, bye. Like, why do we have to say this bye? Like,
the other thing is giving out, actually.
Yeah.
The word giving out.
Giving out, yeah.
I thought when you said giving out, you're giving out something.
Charity, you're donating.
And then they said it's shouting. I'm like, okay. It's supposed to just be natural, you know, we're supposed to just shout.
You're giving out. Like, oh, why? And I remember one day, I asked my kids to, can you get me a bowl from your kitchen? And they're like, bowl? Mommy, what is bowl? Bowl, like a bowl. Oh, that's a tub, not a bowl. Oh, okay. I'm really sorry about that. No, I call it a bowl. I don't know why you call it a tub. So the differences in the language and how you find yourself adopting this language over the years just makes it so beautiful. Like you're juxtaposing this language and that language and trying to like meet in the middle and say, oh, okay. So it does work. Nigerian lingo and Irish.
And the introduction part whereby when you meet with someone new, they always like, what's your story? Like they want to know more about you, and it's only the first time, and it kind of looks weird for the first time.
Yeah.
So you're like, so what other story am I supposed to tell you about?
You're used to. Can you tell me more about yourself? And then somebody saying, so what's your story like? What part of the story do you really want to know? Where do we really start from?
Yeah, you're new to me, so how?
Exactly true. Because you know, like in South Africa, we have a lot of slang greeting. It's more like "eta," but it's not like really. I'm interested in finding out how are you.
Yeah.
It's like just me not disrespecting you by just asking you. You know. So when someone just wants to ask what's your story, you're like, I don't know you.
Yes.
The ones that walks up to you and ask you, I don't mean to sound rude now, but where are you originally from? I'm from Mayo. Like, no, I mean like originally from. I'm from Mayo. Oh, okay, where I'm from? Or I'm from Africa. So what part of Africa? You can't just walk up to people and ask them, where are you originally from? If you want to find out where I'm from, okay, I told you my name. My name is Ola. From my accent or from our conversation and stuff that I've seen people that say, oh, asking where are you originally from is not rude or it doesn't sound condescending. But I find it so, it's kind of condescending to me. If you're meeting me for the first time, you introduce yourself, oh, I'm Sinead, I'm Ola. And from our interaction, you can just meet somebody today and So where are you originally from? So Rispa, you're in school. Yeah, in UCD. How do you find the educational setting?
I would say in UCD it's like I found a family, and I got to interact with many people who are kind of warm to me. So when I came back in Valhalla, it was kind of weird because most of the population here, most of the people are old, and when I go back to school, I feel like we are in the same level, and we are in the same level, and I feel I'm part of them. They never showed me any bad thing towards me, like I felt home, but sometimes, time and again, you'll always find people who are mean to you and others, but sometimes I just back it off. I don't care.
Well, I think, Lisbeth, what works for that is if we can learn to try to ask people to remove the fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
Because first of all, most people think we're all from Nigeria. We're not from one
Yay!
People
Nigeria
think
for the
Africa
win.
is Nigeria, And then when someone will be like, so how is Nigeria? I'm like, oh no, I'm from South Africa. And they're like, South Africa? Nelson Mandela? I'm like, no, I'm from South Africa. I have nothing to do with Nelson Mandela. But he was a good man. But we come from a lot of different, us sitting here, we have different food, different songs, different culture. Our culture shock each other with what we do, So we have a lot of difference. So please, you can comment or let us know what would you like to find out about our different cultures.
If you have any questions, just leave your questions down below and we will follow up.
So, we're going to put a twist to this. Yeah. We will invite our beautiful Magvi all the way from Mauritius. And she will come and put a twist to this, and we will come back to you. So we will give a round of applause for Magvi.
Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Yeah, you have to talk about your arts and your. Just tell us what the art is about. Oh my goodness, look at this Nigerian princess.
There comes Magvi.
We are not professional, so just relax and have fun and let it flow. Yeah. Okay.
Hi, I'm Magvi. I'm from Mauritius.
Feel free, Magvi. Feel free. Yeah.
I do some sweet just to show the flag of Mauritius.
Look at how colorful and beautiful this is.
I would like to thank everyone here who make us feel free to speak among everyone and to have to know different culture, languages, and foods, everything. And
you were going to read a poem. Go on.
Yeah, but I read my poem in my own language.
That's exactly what we're looking for.
Okay. So I write it on a piece of paper because I don't know. So it's about our flag, to define it, all the color. What red and blue, green, yellow means, And I want to start with rouge, bleu, jaune, vert, pavillon du pays, 4 couleurs, l'eau, la terre, l'eau, la mer, dans les airs, sa forte regard faire enfuir. Rouge couleur indiquée dans pavillon du pays, quand flotté me plie content, quand on rassoit le tout, amène se les coucher. Bleu colorié la mer, les verts disputés nous avancer, mon regard toucher l'horizon, moquette, bateau évasé. Rouge, bleu, jaune, vert, pavillon du pays, 4 couleurs, là-haut, mon pouls, les froids, mauvais, nous, salamo de l'air. Jaune, dorure du sable, honneur, nous le cœur, au chalet, beaucoup écrire ton nom, 1000 fois, même vague, vine et facile. Vert, beauté la nature, faire caresse du vent, frissonne-nous, dans l'été comme dans l'hiver, mon âme pour protéger, toi pour toujours. Rouge, bleu, jaune, vert, pavillon du pays, 4 couleurs qui m'augurent sincère, sans l'amour pour amène des bonheurs. Rouge, bleu, jaune, vert, pavillon du Chili, Maurice.
Woohoo! And just to add to what Mavi is going to do today, Mavi's son is actually a very, very good artist, and a few people that lives in Mayo must have seen few of his drawings. So unfortunately, he couldn't be here today. He's in school, so his mom is just going to show us few of his drawings, of his paintings and portraits, and we'll be right back.
Okay. This one represents our flag. It's our main symbol, the dodo. It is more common in Mauritius. And this one I don't know. He tried to draw it. But
It's beautiful, and it has number 86 on it.
This one is just like she's having her coffee.
So she's drowned in a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
He liked cartoon also, so he tried to do something,
Yeah.
And this one to represent, we need to respect our mother.
Oh.
We suffer a lot, so we need to respect them, and honor them.
And you can see the picture of a mom. She's bleeding. She has the baby. She has a drip, and it's just a lot going on in that picture. It's so beautiful.
Yeah. And this one, maybe he tried to do. But she's very naughty. That's why he tried to do it,
Oh,
And
I like the spiky hair.
and this one is my dog.
Oh.
He loves me because he grown up with the dog.
Oh.
He likes animals.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Thank you so much. Can we give a round of applause to Magvi for doing a fabulous job? You're not a professional. We are not professionals, and we are doing this for the first time. So you did absolutely well. Thank you so much. And I will hand over to Celesta, who is going to introduce the next act.
I'm back. I know you missed me. I know you did. But I'm not gonna sing again. Gosh, that was a trip. I'm gonna invite Peace. Peace is from Zimbabwe. She's here to sing us our traditional song. She looks as African as I like. So come on, Peace, come sing us something and share with us.
Hi guys, I'm just going to sing a simple song in my language. So from Zimbabwe I speak a language called Shona, so I'm just going to sing a short song. Hope you love it and enjoy it. Ishe komborera Africa, ngai simudzire sitarayo, inzwa imiteburo yedu, ishe komborera aisu moriayo. Hope you enjoy it.
Please, actually, I will join you there because this is also a South African national anthem. Yeah, it goes like Nkosi sigeleli Africa, Mani sakazizwe zindorayo, izwa imitendazo yetu, Nkosi sigelela tina uswaponayo. Thank you, Peace. Yeah.
That was beautiful.
I like it when Africa goes together and meet each other. So We will hand back to Ola. I think Ola would like to sing us a Nigerian song, but Nigeria, they shake, you know. We dance a lot in Nigeria. There's no time to waste. So Ola is coming in to give you a piece of Nigeria.
Actually, I'm not going to sing, unfortunately, Celesta. I'm not going to sing, but I'm going to do a very, very funny poem that I wrote. And it's about, I know a lot of people, when you talk about Nigeria, all their mind is, oh, you're from Lagos. People only know Lagos. I grew up in Lagos, so Lagos is the Dublin of Nigeria, and there's a lot of chaos going on in Lagos. And I went to Dublin that day, and I got lost. I was walking all around. I was trying to ask for the way, and nobody knew where I was going. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is Lagos in Ireland. So this is a very funny one, and I titled it "A Land of Many Bascos." Okay, Bascos. It's just a street slang in Nigeria. And it just represents like you're being savage, or being, you know, just being savage and giving somebody like a kind of a mean response, but not mean in that kind of sense. So this is it. In my country, you can never be bored. There are so many drama for your viewing pleasure. Look to your right. There goes the wosi seller, shoving a panduku in your face and giving you the 101,000 reasons why you should buy what she's selling. Maybe that's a little chaotic. Okay, now Celesta, look to your left. There goes the conductor, shouting, Koa, Koa, Otiwao, acting as a manual trafficator to the impatient downfall driver who is high on the Yasidis Paraga. Amidst this drama stands the saints under the bridge with his megaphone yelling at these crazed people to give their lives to Christ. But nobody seems to care. Here is where the buzz begins. You remember that Kowa crone I mentioned earlier? The human traffic light? Yes, that one. He has joined 5 people together and he handed them a 1,000 naira note. He nonchalantly runs after the downfall driver. Shame the in here, shame the in here, and I'll share because he shamed the lower me. Okay, I grew up here. The same daughter of Taibat. I miss the drama and the endless question that runs through my mind. Did these people really attend a school of learning Kolomental? Maybe not. They are actually not Kolomental. They were raised to be in constant survival mode. That's the Lagos that I grew up in. Lagos, the land of many basbos. That's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. And we have somebody else that's going to do a very, very beautiful piece. Give it up for Mary Eunice. Woohoo! You didn't have to mention that.
Hi. One second. I was supposed to dress as African as possible, so I forgot my African attire, so I'm just going to put this on.
You're just a show off.
I'm just a show off. Most of you maybe know me as Eunice. I work at the Corp Deli. So if you have seen me at the Corp Deli, this is me. I'm up here at the convent. I'm just going to do a poem that I wrote when my mother passed. It's deeply from my heart. These are the words that I wrote when I was grieving. All right, I'm just going to read. I'm sorry, but it's in my Ndebele language. So please enjoy the clicks and the lalas. Okay, so I wrote, Lala ngoxolo magudra, usebenzile emhlabeni uqedile owakho umsebenzi. Uyibekile induku ebandla nabela. Ziyahamba izintombi, kodwa bengalindelanga ukuthi uhambe manje. Lala ntombi endala, lala mthango, nabela magudra. Umhlaba emhlabathini, umlotha emlotheni. Kusele inhliziyo ezibuhlungu. Lala ngoxolo magudra, phumula ntombi endala. Sohlala sikuthanda. Anyway, that is the piece that I wanted to share with you today. I hope everyone enjoys this piece that the ladies of convent have put together. These are the little things that keep us together as a community that we are, and I hope that this as well shows you what kind of people we are, what we are up to, who we are. So this was the piece that I shared with you. Thank you so much. See you around. Have a nice sunny day.
Alright, so Celesta is supposed to be running the show unfortunately, she's making me and stressing me out and making me do all the jobs. So I'm going to hand over to Celesta, who is going to demonstrate to us how to cook. Okay, sorry about that. That's what you get when you don't do your job, Celesta. So I'm just going to hand over to her. She's back now, and we have a little bit of a fashion show for you, and we have two brilliant models who hopefully they cooperate, and you can see their beautiful attires. Thank you. Yay! All right, so this is Busayo. A lot of people knows Busayo in Mayo. She's a very beautiful dressmaker, and she knows her onions. She's very good at what she does, and she made these dresses for these two gorgeous models that we have today. And she's going to talk us through what this is about and what this represents.
Hello everyone, my name is Busayo. I'm from Nigeria, and I'm also a dressmaker and a fashion designer. I'm happy to be here today, and today I want to talk about the African culture. And in Nigeria, we have a lot of, in Africa generally, we have a lot of culture. But today, I want to talk about African prints. In Nigeria, we call it Ankara. This is it. We call it Ankara. We have a lot of prints for it. Ankara is a 100% cotton that you can use to make a nose cover, handbag, shoe, wristband, and to mention a few. I use Ankara fabric to make this lovely style. You can wear only this top on the jean, and you can wear it on another thing, and you can wear it completely like this. And if you like, you can wear only skirt and wear another top on it. The same also, I make this also with Ankara fabric. I like to make my design with Ankara fabric, which is we call it African print. And this one, this little girl wear here, we call it Ashoke in Nigeria. We normally use it for wedding and family reunion. We have a lot of colors that we normally use with all this Ankara fabric. There's a lot of things that you can use to do. Nigeria have a lot of these prints also in all Africa. In South Africa, they call this Africa print in Chigenge. In Ghana, they call it Kente. And in Côte d'Ivoire, they call it Banjo. But in Nigeria, we normally call it Ankara. It's so lovely fabric. Everybody like it to go, especially in Africa. We love it to wear it. Thank you so much. Happy Cultural Day. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you to Deborah, who unfortunately is our model that refuses to wear a headgear. Thank you, Debbie, and thank you, Kendra. Thank you, everyone, and we'll go back to Celesta, who is ready to show us how to make pap.
Hi, I'm here. I'm back again, introducing food.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm a foodie. You can explain how many kilos I've gained.
That's the corona weight, we understand.
That's the corona weight. It's not up to me. We couldn't go outside for a jog. I'm using excuses. So I'm going to show you something first that when I saw this, it went straight home. It's called King Kong. We make this African beer, Mkomboti. All the Africans know the song from the lady called African Beer, the Queen of Africa. So this is what we use to make the African beer, but we didn't make any because I don't have alcohol license, so I wouldn't try to make alcohol at home. But today what I want to introduce is pap. This is made out of maize meal that gets dried. And it's the most important starch food that we have, more than rice actually, because this we can make soft porridge. You can come a bit closer, please, Ola. So with the soft porridge, you can just put sugar and feed it to the baby, or we eat. And we can make it very dry and crumbly. And when it's dry and crumbly, we put it with milk or amasi. sour milk. It's actually rotten milk, but that was used to be my favorite up to this point, you know. You will never get it until your grandmother used to feed you that thing. We were all chubby and healthy because we used to eat our sour milk and uputu. We call it uputu. But now I'm going to get a volunteer. I think Sadia will be my volunteer. I will be teaching her how to make pap, because like this, you can't make the pap. You can't eat the pap. Come a bit closer, please. We can't eat the pap like this. It needs to be a little bit thick so you can have it with your meat or with your stew. So I'll give Sadia a turn to come over quickly.
Let's make her feel welcome.
This is Sadia.
Hello everyone.
Hi, Sadia. So Sadia, this is how we make pap. So me and Sadia, clearly we're from different cultures,
Yeah.
but you pour the maize meal and you hold your pap pin. The trick of the pap pin, you have to do like this. If you go like that, it spills over, but if you do like this, it mixes without spilling over. See, she's a professional.
She's a very fast learner.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's good.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go, Sadia. See, so it's getting thicker and thicker. So the trick is to put as much as you want to make it the thick that you want. So it must have a consistency that you will be able to eat with your hands, you know.
And is it sweet thing or salty?
Salt or sweet if you want to
Okay.
eat it soft. You can put sugar.
Alright. Let me check out. Is it done?
It's getting there. There we go, Sadia.
I think I'm getting it.
Yeah, you got it.
I like to cook it.
You like to cook, it's very smooth,
Yeah, it's
isn't it? And then you can have it with boerewors.
Yeah. And nice smell, yeah.
Nice smell. Thank you, Sadia. So this, we eat it with boerewors, with all I will show you in a bit. It's like mince in a casing, looks like sausages, but it's something big in South Africa. Like that's one thing we enjoy a lot. So you have a bit of pap. I'll just demonstrate it quickly. A bit of pap there. And you get yourself a bit of boerewors. Okay, and then you enjoy this. Oh my gosh.
That's the most interesting part. Oh my goodness.
You never know how this tastes. Ah, ooh, it hits the spot. You come and visit me, I'll be serving this all day long. I'll be passing you over to Ola to show you her Nigerian food.
Give it up for the Nigerian princess. Thank you. All right, so thank you all once again for joining us today. It's been a very adventurous afternoon, and thank you everyone. And I'm just going to show you, Celesta. We are novice when it comes to technology, and Celesta is not showing my table. I can't see my jollof rice. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so jollof rice is a staple food in Nigeria, and it's very notorious. If you are conversant with social media war, you see Ghana jollof versus Nigerian jollof. This is where it started from. Also, I'm just going to show you how to make Nigerian jollof. All you need is thyme, and you need tomato paste. We call it Dureka. This is a brand of tomato paste in Nigeria. And you need onion. You need habanero pepper. I don't eat pepper. I don't like pepper at all. But a lot of Africans like spicy food. I don't mess with pepper. I don't like spicy food. And then we need the red bell pepper, and we need instead of using thyme and curry and stuff, this is a very good one. It actually contains everything that you need to make jollof rice. There's curry in it. There's thyme. There is garlic and a bit of everything. It's just jollof, a mix of jollof seasoning, and you need salt. So to get started with making your rice, first you need to parboil your rice. Some people don't parboil it; they just wash it with hot water and a little bit of salt. But I parboil my rice to get rid of a little bit of the starch, and you set it aside. And you bring your red pepper, the habanero pepper, and the onion. You blend it and you boil it a little bit just to remove the little bit of sourness or any unpleasant taste that you might be feeling. And when that is done, you set that aside as well. And in a clean pan, I'm just going to use Celesta's pan as to demonstrate it. In a clean pan, you put in your vegetable oil first, and you slice your onions and you put it into the oil and you let it fry a little bit just to give the vegetable oil the jollof aroma. And after that, you put in the tin tomatoes or the tomato puree, like we call it in Ireland, and you give it a mix and you keep frying until the tomato paste is well cooked. And you bring in your fresh pepper and you let it boil a little bit. You add your salt, you add your seasoning, and you let it simmer a little bit. And then you add your rice and you reduce the heat and let it cook until the rice is soft. Some people like, they said party jollof is the best. So people will intentionally leave it on the stove to let it get burnt, to have that smoky, smell. And at the end of it all, this is what you have. This is our famous and notorious Nigerian jollof. Ooh. Thank you.
Thank you, Ola. So we're gonna pass back to this beautiful lady, Sadia. Sadia is a reason why we have this picture. I know everyone is sick with me and this picture.
Very famous.
I introduce it everywhere. Ola talks about it everywhere because Sadia made us this piece, which speaks about Ireland being our home, being the roots that carries us, and all the cultures growing together, because we see Ireland as our home. But Sadia today has a lot to talk about that picture and other more art stuff that she do.
Okay, hi, this is Sadia, and I'm from Pakistan. And Pakistan has different cultures and different languages. And I am from very joyful and colorful culture from Punjab. And Punjabi is our, it's enhances in colors and food and everything. And I always remember my memories. The memories are with me everywhere. And I don't have any degree of art, but art is my nature and is my passion. It's in my blood because my father and my brothers are designers. They are jewelry designers. So I got art from them. Whenever I miss my country, I put the same colors and same things, try to put my colors and memories in my paintings. As you can see, the peacock, there are so many colors and it shows our culture, like the stones and colors and so many things in it. And you can see this work. This is calligraphy with the stones, and because in our country the Jews are very in, and so it reminds me my country, so I put everything in it. And there is my work. My all work is about love and memory and peace. And when I come here in Ireland, I feel free. I feel like it's my own country, and I try to put everything, all my love for Ireland, and which you can see here. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. I hope you're having fun so far. And I'm just going to read another piece of a poem that I wrote. And this poem is about the plight of asylum seekers in Ireland. When you came here, we've been talking about asylum seekers and stuff. And when you get into direct provision, all in your mind you feel like, okay, I'm living in the next 6 months, I'm living in the next 1 year. But I've been here for over 6 years now. I don't even know when I'm leaving the direct provision system, and I'm just here and trying to survive daily. And I wrote this poem one day. I think it was when the crisis in Kassim started. And I just sat down like, how can people, humans who came in here seeking protection and seeking stability and safety in their lives, end up in this kind of unpleasant situation. And I titled this Fallen Angel. I was a princess. I lived in a beautiful house. I had a car to move around, and I was my mom's daughter. My family swarmed around me. And now I'm known as 89768514, behind the wall, deprived of my rights. I'm just a statistics, one in 7,700 helpless people. I look forward to the day. That day I will receive that long brown envelope with the Guinness sign stamp affixed to it, which says, I'm happy to inform you that your application is successful and I recommend you be given subsidiary protection. I patiently await the day I will take my last steps down the hill, not as a fallen angel, but as a girl who braved it all and wasn't wounded. Thank you. And of course, I'm going to hand over to Celesta. She is the human itinerary. I don't know what she has up her sleeve, so she's going to keep filling us with surprises. And don't go anywhere. We have a lot in stock for you today.
Well, this wouldn't be culture without dance. If there's one thing that put Africa together, it's dancing. I know everybody dances, but we know how to have fun, we know how to dance, we know how to go down. So we're gonna play a song, we're gonna choose randomly. It's not gonna be cultural, but it's gonna have our own meaning backs on it. And we have beautiful ladies behind the scenes, trust me, and we're all gonna be going down. So please stand up, push out your couches, remove the computation,
social distancing,
remove the desk, and you start going down. It's about to go down in the house.
Who is going to be the nominee? Who is choosing the song?
Rispa is choosing the song, actually with our personal assistant.
Okay, so Rispa, what song are we going for? What song are we going for? Jerusalem. Okay. 1 minute, people.
I did mean it when I said let's move our furniture. I'm moving my furniture. So it's about to really, really go down.
Okay. So
remember, that one is that. That one I take all our posts.
hey, get them. Hey,
Do what you used to Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
So this is us in Culture Night.
I'm actually
Please,
sweating.
if
Can you believe it?
sweating.
Who wouldn't want to have fun? Oh
I
my
wish
God.
everyone could have been here to join us. Damn Corona, because we can't gather. Last year we had it in a bigger event and we could gather around, we could have fun. So this time we can't actually come together, but still, thank you to technology, we still could share our thoughts, we still could come together. And this means a lot. This means a lot, having all the beautiful ladies sharing their stories, we're dancing, we're eating, we're having fun. So any questions you have, please send them to us so we can answer before we log off, because we're still gonna be dancing.
Yeah,
We can't dress up and we don't dance, you know?
And I'm going to have the pop and the
Voice, pure voice.
people watching online would be able to join in. And we'd just like to, if you have any question, like Celesta says, just put it in the comment and we'll try as much as possible to answer them. And before then, while we are scrolling through and looking for your questions, we'd like to show you some piece of artwork that was done by children in the convent. And they couldn't be here, but they gave us a very, very stern warning. Like, tell Giovanni's mommy to show them my artwork. So we don't want to get in trouble with anybody. So we are going to show you their artwork.
Yes, Supermodel, this
Okay.
to do the closing, okay, Supermodel? We can't pay you too
So,
much.
this is actually me. My son says this is me. And he says because we live in Mayo, he had to give me the green and red hair. I don't know where that came from, but I pretty much, I love it. And even though my eyes are not that good, I love it. It's actually very, very beautiful. And he says I should show everyone his favorite game. And they call this Roblox and Fortnite. I don't know what it is, but he says it's his favorite game. And here is another one. He says it's a prince from some place. I don't know where the prince is from, but he says it's a prince from. It's from Egypt. Oh, okay. The mom is here says it's from Egypt. I don't know what that is. And this was drawn by my daughter, and it's just fruit. And she says she doesn't like drawing, but she likes coloring. So the older one does the drawing, and she does the coloring. And here is another one that she did, and she says we should tell you all that she loves you, and she's sending out love to everyone on Culture Night, and we hope that your wishes for yourselves comes through. And we've been talking about the reproduction all this while, and this is actually a picture of our house that we live in the annexes. This was done by my son, and he says we should put it in a frame and hang it up in our new house that has the stairs when we move to our new house. Hopefully that happens soon. And so this is Annex 10, the old convent in Balihonis. And here is another one that he drew, and he says he wants to show people how his room looks like. This is the bunk bed that he shares with his sister. He sleeps at the top of the bed, and the sister sleeps at the lower one, and that's the life in direct provision. And the last one is, I don't know. He says this is a pool or something. I don't know what this is, and he says it's one of his favorite picture because he got the inspiration from a tree that was behind our house. Unfortunately, the tree has been cut down now. He feels so sad about it, and he says humans needs to take care of nature and not destroy nature. And so he says this is the last inspiration that he got for his drawing. And this is one of his favorite characters. I don't know what his name is, or he says it's just one of his favorite character. So that's basically all the drawings from the kids, and I will hand over to Celesta, who is going to do the vote of thanks, and I will read one last poem and we'll round up on that. Thank you.
So we're back with our supermodel. This is our assistant. As when we started, we introduced you our Kendra, our assistant. So there is Kendra, there is the assistant dressed like me. I wish she was my twinnie, you know. So thank you so much everyone for joining in and for giving us this opportunity to share with you our culture. We thank you for being here with us, and we hope to see everyone soon, and we'll be tuning in other people's culture night. We can't wait to see what other cultures has to bring. The music, the Irish dancing, the food, we are so coming through. So thank you so much, lot of love. Thank you. Say bye, Kendra. So we're gonna hand over to Ola to say the last poem, and we will all see you. Bye.
All right, so thank you everyone, and we appreciate your patience, and we hope you've had fun so far. This is the first time we are doing something like this. We never had the culture night before, but we had an intercultural day down in Ballyhoney's in 2018. Or was it 2018 or 2019? 2019. And I'm going to round up with this poem that I wrote. It's called 6 Autumns. And again, it's about the system of direct provision and how slow this system is in the processing of applications, and how people just sit and languish away behind the walls of different direct provision centers that they are. And this is titled 6 Autumns. On a warm autumn afternoon 6 years ago, with an uncertain planning in place, I put on my red flat that serves all my Israeli waka and head for the big house on Lower Mount Street in Dublin 2. I stand by the door, wondering what to do next. A man in blue beckons to me, and I slowly walk to the heavy sliding door, made of what seems like a guard against recalcitrant trespassers. "How may I help you?" he asked. "I need a place to sleep," I respond in a shaky voice. The two tiny overzealous humans standing beside me, oblivious of what is going on in the surroundings, ask the man in blue, "Are you a policeman?" He smiles. "No, lads, I work as a security guard here." "Put your bag on the table for me." I set my invalid Ghana must go bag on the table. He puts in something that looks like an ammo from Power Rangers. Beep, beep, beep. And it motions for me to walk through a metal door. "Welcome to a new world," I mutter under my breath. "I'll be out of this system in 6 months," I try to convince myself each passing day. The cool breeze and a ray of sunshine blowing across my face, like the fresh air from Loch Lana, smiles at my broken face and says, 6 autumn is come and gone. My lady, let us wait for the second one. Thank you. And on this note, I would like to round up by saying thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you all for joining us this afternoon. And I hope you enjoyed our little presentation. We'd like to say a very big thank you to Mayo County Council. We'd like to say a very, very huge thank you to Brida Mayo. You are such an awesome person. I would also like to say thank you to Marilyn. Marilyn is I call her my mom in Ballyhoney's. And Rory, we appreciate your support. A very big thank you to Evelyn O'Connor. Evelyn, you are the sister that I adopted in Ireland. Thank you so much. You're always here for everything that we organize and everything that we do up here in the convent. Unfortunately, no visitors are allowed in the convent, so you couldn't attend physically. I'm sure if visitors were allowed, you will be here this afternoon. We'd also like to appreciate Natalia Pistova of Mayo Intercultural Action. She is such an awesome person. She's our go-to person. She is more than, I don't know, you can call her 1 a.m. in the morning and she is there to listen to you. We'd also like to say a very big thank you to all the Mercy admins for their support, their motivation, and they were there right from the beginning. In fact, they helped us set up a Balionis Inclusion Project, and it's been a huge success story since we started all this while. And I'm going to hand over to Rispa, who is going to say a few words, and on that note, we will close this afternoon. Thank you.
Hi everyone. When I have Celesta and Ola, I don't have much to say. All I do is sit back and relax. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we're just going to say thank you in our languages. And thank you in my language means Eshe o, Eshe adupe.
In Vegio mono. And in Swahili we say Asante sana.
Siyabonga, thank you for coming in. Baya danki, ralebucha ya kensa. I can say it in all 11 official languages, but thank you. Grumahagen, I think that's what Gramahaga. Someone teach us Irish, please.
Gramahaga.